And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Shadow Empire. We're picking up at the bottom around 87. We've got 2 decisions awaiting us. So we got another private investment. We got some improvised IP if we got money to spend. We got a 0 retirement, so we can get rid of bad counselors, bad leaders. We got a trade, although we're already trading with all the neighbors we know about. You want population happiness to hit 91%? Sure.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, it just means I have to resist the urge to acquire more personnel for, well, acquire more population for a bit, because this should rise up to 91 pretty quickly. Food's still going down, although it's going down slower. Construction did finish. Truck Station 3 and Organic Furnace 3 are down. Done. So that should help with the power. I'm gonna give it one more turn. We'll see where the food is trending next turn. We are going to attack here. Hopefully we get these guys to rip down that hex. Yes. At least rip them out of the hex. Okay. Not bad. We got 6 to 1. Trade. So next turn, we'll clear this hex, getting rid of all the mutants of the hex. In the meantime, I think I've got enough. No, we're a little short in industry. Never mind, we'll come back when we got better industry. So I don't think we got non-aggression back to the guys up north. No one up there supports it either, so that's a no. Got trade off in the north. I think we got trade off in the south, yes. So unless we want to go out doing some bribery, which would work better down south than it would up north. I think we're not doing any diplomacy this turn. Knowing that we're having that issue, we're going to deplete friendship up north.
Yes, sir.
Let's grab a civilian.
Sir, yes, sir.
Got a cap 2. Decent oratory, but that's it. Not even particularly great. Well, decent int, but with cap 2, he's not going to learn anything particularly fast, so. Grab the improvised IP. Or the private investment. I grab the improvised IP as well. We'll have to sell something off if we're going to do that. And then we're going to 0 retire the guy we just hired. That was you. Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir.
Nope. He's hanging around. He's to turn. Because I'm not going to go up to a silver retirement. Grab a junior
Sir,
as well.
yes, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna choice between cap 2 and a cap 2 for the command next turn. And honestly, the guy I think I was about to fire is probably the better of the 2 that we just recruited, so he may in fact not be being fired. Not for lack of trying, but yeah, let's see. Sell oil or can sell rare earth. I don't have a source of rare earth besides the scrap metal. Let's sell some oil.
Wilco.
And then with that, I can afford improvised IP, because that's what we need to get more
Order
troops
received.
deployed. Here we go. Yeah, those will be done, so that should solve the power problem and help with the logistics. Should be able to deploy the troops next turn. Unless I end up spending everything on bullets, but...
We'll go.
And then we'll probably start building up a government-run farm. We'll see where the food, what the food trend is next turn. Yep, cycle that turn. I suppose I could have gone hunting for slavery units with the vehicles, but we'll give it a couple turns. That's part of the reason I'm raising the brigade, is so we've got more frontage, so we can spread out a bit more. Yeah, it's also partially why we're building the truck improvement, so we can spread out a bit more. Well, not a perfect solution to the action point problem. It is one way to overcome it. suppose I didn't check how much of a difference rejiggling the balances made on accelerating the economic tech. I'll probably check that when we get back to our turn. Because as much as I think the volcanic energy tapping is going to be great, in the short term it is getting in the way of things like sealed roads and Amber Factory, both of which are things that would benefit me now. Granted, the power plant would benefit me now, although it's going to be expensive because it's going to require high-tech parts. But we're getting attacked, and we didn't take any losses, so that's good. So a little bit worried when I saw that attack that the militia unit was going to get torn up. I really just put the militia unit there to stop the enemy from moving that direction, not for it to fight. At this point, I'm sort of discounting the militia as obsolete. I would very much describe the militia units as eyes and ear battalions. They're here to do reconnaissance, tell me where things are, and otherwise try not to die. Okay, we're up in the non-line forces, so it should be ending this end turn pretty soon. Yeah. Solis State, round 88. We killed 5 infantry over the end turn. We have 2 decisions awaiting us. And we achieved that goal. We discovered radiation filters, which hopefully we don't need yet. We've got cabinet retreat. That's not bad. Another 0 retirement. Military probably does still want to stay on research and focus and discovery balance. Oh no, actually, we've discovered RPG. Okay, so the only one I'm really looking for is rocketry. I can accept that that's going to be postponed a bit. Oh, we have gaussible arms. Okay, so no. I have a need for our research to be speed.
Roger that.
Offering to improve relations. Yeah, I'll pay you money to make you happy. So I think that means these guys are now on friendly terms? No. Or is that the other side? No, it was just an opinion buff. Didn't change their state. Okay, the furnace is online. I'm surprised the power is negative, although maybe it didn't, hasn't made its way to the stockpile yet. Yeah, I'm thinking it just hasn't made its way to the stockpile yet. Hopefully. If not, we're gonna have to turn something down. Coming up soon. And then food, we definitely do need food, so it is definitely time for me to pick up an agricultural dome facility. We got everything else we need for it, so it's just gonna take 2 turns. Okay, infantry assault. Please leave the militia at home.
All clear, sir.
As the troops say, all clear.
We're taking fire.
Darn,
Requesting
so
backup.
this would be empty. Although I should have probably guessed that it wasn't. Raising that brigade of infantry. Need a replacement. And then what this one's going to do is it's going to come down here, free up these independents. 2 of them we're going to go send up to the 2nd, to come under command of the 2nd. 2 of them we're going to put under the command of the 3rd. And then how many do we actually have down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and then we'll probably actually go ahead and disband like half of them. Yeah, we'll disband like half of them. That will give me the GIs back, so we can put a bunch of it towards making the 4th. And then with the 4th intact, we'll have a proper chain of command for the forward operating areas. Then we're going to need more bullets, because between new troops taking bullets with them and old troops needing replacement bullets because they've been using them.
Wilco.
Then we do got an opportunity to attack the armored vehicles here, so please do so.
Clear, sir.
Thank you for destruction of the enemy armored vehicles. Thanks for the hope and saying I've removed some of the enemy armor. I think well, we just removed some there. We're making progress. Definitely making some progress. Changing the color of the army, yes. Got any color preferences? And no, that's this one I need to select for that. There we go. Red. Sure. There we go. So we got sort of yellowy orange up in the 2nd. We got purple, purplish, bluish purple in the 1st, and now we got a red 3rd. And if you're watching on YouTube, that was in response to a Twitch chat asking me, or Twitch chatter asking me to change the color. A little bit samey. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. There's enough of a color difference there for me, but I suppose it depends upon the strength of your color discrepancy. Not everyone has the same balance of the what's the 3 types of color sensors in the eye. We got another 0 retirement. I think even the newer guy that we actually hired is probably the worst guy. Yeah, all you've got is streetwise, so let's try to 0 retirement you.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. We can increase sales tax more. Let's grab the
Sir,
junior.
yes, sir.
Oh, we'll increase the sales
Sir,
tax.
yes, sir.
And a
Sir,
cabinet
yes,
retreat.
sir.
I'm not exactly rich enough to run the improvised IP. Well, without trade. Unless I want to sell rare earth metals, there isn't enough. There's enough meat in that game, really, to do any trade. We're going to work on the farm, and the farm I think will help. So the food problem, the power problem should be fixed by the organic furnace. We'll see if we roll another turn if that makes a difference. Okay, let's cycle the turn. So Twitch asking, how far away is that glacial research into volcanic? I think it's almost done. It was like 90-something% last I checked. It may even be at the end of this turn done. And then everything we're going to research after it's going to feel so fast in comparison. That's Twitch chat saying you can finally get that ammunition factory and other basic technologies. Yeah, the one I'm really eyeing as soon as it's done is sealed roads. And then once we've got the volcanic power going, I think the ammunition factory will be nice, as we won't be too concerned about power at that point. Yeah, paved roads, sealed roads. We've got that discovered. We discovered that while we were researching the volcanic energy tapping, so we'll definitely be in a good position to start paving stuff as industry allows, as soon as we... Because that'll be quick in comparison to volcanic. So I'm planning going sealed into the ammo factory. In Twitch chat saying they're surprised I can get any construction out of the oil. Looks to be 19 hexes away. Yeah, it's pretty far out there, and that that's probably the reason we're having issues with our logistics at the moment. I felt it would be better than the oil that's right on the robot line down here, and we needed oil at that point. But yeah, I think we were, when we were first building it, we were getting like 50% construction to it. We were like 57 logistic points out to it. I dread to guess how many logistic points that actually was to get 57 out there. And now we're, well, it depends on how many bullets we shoot. If we shoot too many bullets, we end up in a problem where we don't get enough logistics out there to get the oil from the oil well. But yeah, if we're not mag dumping the enemy, we get enough bullets at the moment, or we get enough logistics down there because we're not shipping bullets to the troops to operate it. But yeah, I think it's like 18 action or 180 action points out there, so it's very heavily penalized from a logistics standpoint, and sealed roads will be real good. On the other hand, from a strain standpoint, because strain is based as the crow flies, it's not applying any of a strain malus to the city. Which is also, in the long run, that'll be really good, because we don't have to worry about it causing strain, and it's a rich deposit. I think it's like accessibility 5. Might be 6. I suppose it might actually be worth throwing the Motherlord out at some point, seeing if we can get it to hit the oil. Knowing my luck, it won't hit the oil, but... And Twitch chat saying, yeah, paved roads will sort it out, or you can sink a supply depot down that that line. To be fair, sealing the road is probably not going to completely fix it. What I'm thinking is we'll probably put a town in at some point. But yeah, the sealed roads will be making a big difference. It used to be back at release that sealed road was 5 action points per hex instead of the 10, the regular one, the dirt one. But then sealed got nerfed to 7. Now, 7 still really strong. It's still, what, a 30% reduction in action points? So you get like 30% more distance for the same penalty. Or in this case, because we're able to get there, it would reduce the penalty by more than 30%, actually. We suffer no losses, nor made any kills. We got 2 decisions awaiting us on 89. And yes, so there is volcanic energy tapping complete. And with that, I want to go into sealed roads.
Order received.
And the 32nd, or the 3rd Light Infantry. Oh, well, because you got improv. I don't need to use you. Probably be Oh, actually, well. Yeah, probably will be you. I'll make it you.
Order
Keep the Cat 5
acknowledged.
person available for another dog. Yeah, it's 5. If you, well, it goes, oh, well. What was the patch? I think it was like was it 107 or 109? It was one of the patches where it got nerfed down to 7. I had to go look it up after someone told me, no, it's been nerfed. Because even I was like, for the longest time, I still remembered it as 5. Any delays in the construction? A little bit of delays from hiring, looks like. Okay. I need to build bullets.
Wilco. All clear, sir.
The armored vehicles got away from us. Vet Cap 5, yeah, the capacity 5 liter was a little overkill for it. Did I end up signing the 5, or I thought I signed the 4? Yeah, we signed the 4. And yeah, and that might be a situation where I'm actually better off firing someone from someplace else, and getting them into the council.
We're taking fire. Requesting backup. All clear, sir.
Yeah, we had a Cap 5 and we had a Cap 4 to pick between. And then I think I held on to the Cap 5. I think the Cap 5 I want to make potentially make one of the governors. So when we do an expansion, we'll probably move out the old governor, who, to be fair, is also looking a little old, to be the governor to the expansion, and we'll put the Cap 5 one as the backfill. Okay, so hopefully this gets done. Running a little low on food, so I might buy some if it's not incredibly expensive. Yeah.
Wilco. Wilco.
Okay. And strat cards. Don't think either of these guys are going to be open to Friendship Pact. And we need non-aggression pacts with them first. Which, we do have a non-aggression pact card. North doesn't want it. South will take.
Roger that.
Critical success with South. I don't really want to put the high sales tax higher. Let's play the middle load. Probably not going to hit what I want, but I'm more likely to not hit what I want the more things I find. So we did it. We got +1 levels easier to mine at Beat Deep. Beat Deep. Okay, so it hit the metal mine. So the metal mine is now a perfect private metal mine with accessibility 9. previously taking a -10 result on yield. It will now give us 10% more stuff. Could have been better. Could have hit the oil well we're using, and that would have been better. But it is what it is. We probably haven't hit anything prospecting wise. No. And victory wise, we're still in 8th by the fact that 9 through 11 are basically dead. We're not catching up at 7th yet. Although apparently we know where 7 is. Apparently this is 7 up here. I think what we out pop 7? Yeah, we got more people than 7. They've just got more land. Twitch chat saying it's only private until the Industry 2 is built. Well, yeah, I suppose. To be fair, we're running commerce profile. So right now there's 80% economy bonus and 40%, and that both buffs this mine because it's a privately owned mine. So right now this mine is getting pretty hefty bonuses to yield because we haven't nationalized it. Yeah, it'd probably be more manpower efficient if we nationalized it, but we're getting a nice yield buff by leaving it in their control. Okay, move those guys, yeah. What we're gonna do up here. We didn't take any losses, that's good. It's Medal of Merit the Foreign Affairs Council?
Sir, yes, sir.
That way, in the future, he's got that charisma bonus. And then we're gonna cycle the turn. See how is that progressing? And then tech-wise, we're definitely making some big progress in tech. We're gonna combat armor. We can immediately go over to Gauss, small arms. We just finished volcanic tech, working on sealed roads. We'll go sealed roads. Probably might actually delay ammo factory for heavy industry. We'll have to see how much power we're getting from the volcanic engine tapping in. I don't have enough IP to connect it to the road yet. Yeah, this is base 300. It's gonna take 4 high-tech parts, which we do have. I could build the machine parts. Okay. I want to finish the Angry Dome first. That'll probably be what we do next. Okay, slaver armor moved back up towards our lines. So assuming it's still there, we should be able to attack it. Possibly destroy it this time. Although, it retreated the last time, so there's a decent possibility it'll end up retreating again. Okay, here we are, back at the bottom of round 90. We have 4 decisions awaiting us. Got some private investment, got some war games. Apparently we've discovered some Xenos. We got a commercial project open play, some investor backing, and there's an auction open. Unless the auction's for cheap, we're probably not going to involve ourselves in it.
Copy that.
Yeah, unless I sell stuff we don't even have the minimum bid. They like us quite a bit. Tempted to trade their opinion and commerce for merit. We are trying to go meritocracy here, as ineffective as that apparently is seeming.
Roger that.
It only took them to 10, so that's not too bad. So now it just comes down to how to undo the auction. Oops. That's not the right admin. Third, please. There we go. You're going to become part of the second, so we can do this change. And then that will probably also become part of the second.
All clear, sir.
There we go. Okay, so as far as I know, I think that's all the slaver vehicles. We haven't actually seen the robot walkers for a while, so I'm gonna take the vehicles away from that flank. However you done should be done next turn. If the predictions are correct, then we're not gonna have enough food coming out of it to feed us, but maybe we're. We're also getting, because of the construction work, we're getting inefficient food yield from the port.
Wilco.
And then I am going to want to build volcanic energy tapping, but that's going to cost 4 machine parts.
Wilco.
And road. So let's build the road first. Don't quite have the industry for the road. We may have it next turn. Trade-wise, anything else I would be okay with liquidating? Maybe some of the petrol. Yeah, we'll liquidate some of the petrol.
Wilco.
We'll do a minimum
Order
bid here.
received.
We'll probably end up getting that money back, because we're probably going to lose the bid. Okay. Hopefully the recruiting goes well. Yeah, hopefully the recruiting goes well. Although, actually, in this case, the recruiting doesn't need to go well, because this is not going to need as many workers, because it's almost done. And then it'll need the workers back, because it's going to need to work the thing. Actually. I'm not going to correct it. It's going to be a little bit microwave if I was to try to correct it. Any strike cards I want to play? Friendship Pact with the guys down south. They're open to it, so we'll play it.
That.
Sir, yes, sir.
Bunch of XP for all our generals. Oh, let's get these projects in.
Copy that. Copy that.
Order received.
Okay. So that lets cycle the turn. As the third arrives, we'll move the independents out and north. Although I can move them down here and maybe we can take a little more territory over. Or, well, secure a little bit more territory. Yeah. These two, at least, will be going north to help the second. Plus the armored vehicles are going up there. Yeah, that looks like a good plan. And then org-wise, halfway to developing artillery. Combat armor is coming along, 6% a turn, so it'll be done 4 to 5 turns. Sealed roads, 37% in 1 turn, so it'll be done in like 2 or 3 turns. And then all we'll need is the industry to seal all the roads. Okay, looking at the time, we're kind of up on an hour in this recording, so I should go ahead and probably put a part break in for YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, there probably will be another part up tomorrow. I'm going to try to record 1 to 2 more parts tonight. But we're going to take the break to go get a cup of tea as soon as the Zen turn occurs. So if you're watching on YouTube, there should be a part up tomorrow. Unless something goes wrong while making tea. And if you're watching on Twitch, we are going to wait for this end turn to finish, but then I will go ahead and take that tea break and probably try to get the ants out of the way at the same time. Looks like it's starting to come up closer to our turn. We're on the unaligned turn. Yeah, should be almost there. And once again, if you're watching on YouTube, we'll have a part up tomorrow. Assuming something doesn't come up as I'm making tea. And if you're watching on Twitch, I will be back to record more as soon as the cup of tea is done. And we'll be picking up where we left off next time. The bottom of round 91, where we have one decision awaiting us and a bunch of troop movement to do, I suspect. So until then, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next one, and bye for now.